In the last video I did, we talked about why martial arts can keep you safe from injury and actually help with recovery. In this video, I want to get into some real specifics on that. We often think of an arm circle and range of motion as being able to make a big circle with your arm. And I would say that there are parts of this circle that are really great places to practice in. But there are parts in the end range that are more of a vulnerable position where you might not actually want to be training your nervous system and your strength to be in. You want to be able to hold your arm in that position, but you don't want to train yourself to be there all the time. This is a safer place to be. So what I'm going to do is teach a very basic shoulder exercise. Instead of a big circle with your hand, I want you to add your hips to it. So if you turn your hips towards where you're going, you can still make that big circle. But really, my shoulder, the movement of my shoulder in this, you can see that my hand is tracking this big circle still, but the movement of my shoulder is really just this small circle. So from a biomechanical standpoint, I have a safe, strong positioning of my shoulder joint throughout all of this. And I have the strength to use my feet and use my core or hara or tantien, center, whatever you might want to call it, and the weight of the floor. So I'm able to push off my back leg, which you can't quite see here, through my hip and support that. That means that if I were in a martial arts and I was blocking something, I could be blocking a strike. But more practical from the day-to-day activity, that means if I'm going to lift something up, I'm not lifting it up and putting it up on the shelf. I'm lifting it up and putting it up on the shelf. This is keeping my shoulders safe and using my strong leg muscles and my relationship in the floor to reach and put something up on that shelf versus this sort of absent-minded, oh, place that over there, over twist my spine and put myself in a vulnerable position. You can have contained being comfortable in your safety range and having a lot of dynamic ability in that is a safer way to be than being comfortable in your broad, full range of motion and range.